Welcome back to BattleTech. Last night we finally got a K2 catapult. That was our quest. But in doing so, we actually encountered a stalker and were able to the incapacitate the pilot, getting all the salvage, which is fantastic. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run a procedural mission, maybe one or two, and then we are going to take on the grave robbing priority mission. That's part of the main storyline campaign mission. One thing we want to look at here is the different planets. So this four skull mission is on Ryan's fate. And as we're quickly learning that these designations, so for example, right now we are on Metcher, which is kind of not, not that exciting. What is exciting though was over here, Brinton. It's a Comstar presence, but it's also a manufacturing world, or manufacturing, so they produce a lot of stuff, and intersphere level civilization. This is the planet where we encountered both our K2 and Stalker, which is fantastic. We're going to go to Ryan's Fate. It's manufacturing, but it doesn't, it's a periphery level civilization. So I don't expect to have as many, I guess, high tech stuff like assaults and more higher tech. Like the Catapult K2 is a high tech, mech. They might have thunderbolts and other things that we've encountered a lot of in this area. That's my assumption. But before we travel there and take that procedural mission just to get warmed back up, we need to refit our stalker. I did put on two LRM 20s and two LRM 10s for an LRM missile boat, but I really don't feel like that's optimized. I really think we can do better, and so we're going to try. The one thing, we have our heat sinks on there. I put heat sinks on everything. In my opinion, if someone advises you not to bother with heat sinks, then I would say they're crazy. We are going to make this guy more of a, not long range, but medium to close range damage dealer. We are going to put on two large lasers. You can take it. And then what we're going to outfit him with is a few medium lasers. Medium laser damage. We want to maximize damage. Because we're going to put a high level... Ooh, for accuracy is nice. High level gunnery individual in here. The next thing I want to do is the LRM 10s are good for damage, but the SRMs, in my opinion, really shine. So we're going to put in two SRM 6s in here. We have space, and we have to watch our heat efficiency. We're going to put two SRM 4s in here. So we have crit for the SRM 6s, and we have stability damage plus damage for the SRM 4s. And of course, we're going to want to laden you up with some SRM ammo here. How much? That is the question. Alright, we are at effectively 0 heat efficiency. So what we want to do here is max out our heat sinks. Now when we get close, we are most likely going to use 4 lasers and SRMs. I don't think we'd ever really truly be in that scenario where we oh no, if this has better armor, so yeah, I don't think we'd ever truly be in that scenario where we would be using the large lasers and alphaing everything. I'm getting rid of an SRM ammo, so 300. We do have, we're effectively doing, when we're using them, 12 plus 8, 20 per turn. So 100 is 5 shots. If we put in, so I think what's really killing this build right now are these large lasers. But we want to put some distance on it. Now we can't impact movement yet, unfortunately. So, it is what it is. Armor, it's fairly heavily armored around. It is extremely weak in the back. I am kind of wondering, do I up the back, weaken the legs a little bit to up the back. I don't think that'll do. Now this will take 10 days. It'll be interesting. We're effectively, as we're running up to them, we're using our large lasers from range, and then we will be SRMing and medium lasering in the middle. We have our first Ronin mech warrior. They're kind of special mech warriors. They tend to have both their attributes already picked. Okay, so we're gonna up the pilot gunnery here because we're actually gonna put her Mockingbird, who we've added, into the stalker, I think. We could do Riptide. I think we actually might put Riptide in there. And so because of that, we're going to up his gunnery. Now, what we're going to do with Mockingbird here is we're going to make her our second Master Tactician. So when we have 2 assaults, we can put these both in there, and they're going to be able to move in the 3rd phase. So as a reminder, Master Tactician this mech warrior gains +1 initiative. So instead of going in the 4th phase for an assault, they go in the 3rd phase. That's a lot of damage that we get to output. So let's take this contract.
Make yourself comfortable.
Take the bait. And this is a battle. We love battles. We tend to have more mechs. We are going to take the salvage. You can see we're doing nicely. We have actually also almost fully upgraded the Argo, which is fantastic. We're at over 500,000 a month, which is pretty pricey. A lot of that is, adding an extra 2 individuals to the company. So we added Riptide a while back. He's leveling up nicely. We're leveling up Mockingbird. And we also are paying for upgrades on the Argo. So all those upgrades have a monthly cost. I'm going to go silent here. I'm eating some chips, and I don't want to blow anyone's ears out.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
Alright. I think we... Oops. Okay. So it can be slow. That has been a complaint loading. Huh, I'm looking at this. And we haven't used Deckard in a while. We're still leveling up Medusa. I want Shadowcoast 10 across the board. Then I'm going to take him out of rotation. It's just nice to have my main character be the leader and the most highly leveled. The main reason I did it is I heard, and I don't know if this is true, because luckily I haven't had to test it, that your main character cannot die. Your main character can be taken out of battle for over 3 months though. So I think the recovery time could be like 97 days or maybe even more. I read some forums where people were complaining about that. But hey, that's better than losing the Mech Warrior. I am playing on a self-imposed Iron Man mode. I do hope they add one to the game. I mean, I guess it's from my perspective, as long as you're disciplined and just don't load. But it is nice, I think, having that added pressure of knowing you can't reload might make a difference. Alright, so normally with jump jets we'd make our way across there, but I really want to see the alpha on our stalker. Basically have a bowl in here. Where's the border? Is there a border over there? Alright, when we move, we might as well move into cover. This is the challenge. The stalker is slower. When we had it as an LRM boat, we didn't really care. We wanted it to be slower. Alright, so we're trying to trigger
On my way.
them. Leveling up evasive so you have plus 20 sprint is really nice. It makes the game move faster. Now, we're generating a ton of evasion. He's high-spirited, so we might... What is that? A vehicle. Annoying vehicle. We're just gonna brace.
Move into position.
Rolling.
Show me your war face.
This is a 4-skull mission. We're gonna reserve down all the way. Because we know they should have more vehicles up there.
Commander.
Really wants us to go, doesn't it? And don't let...
Picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Right. Alright, so as long as they're not behind us.
Waiting for orders. Ten four.
We're just moving our guys up. Bracing, generating evasion. I'm using jump jets. We're in the water. It's no heat impact, giving us more evasion, allowing us to also brace. We're reserving again.
Good to go.
Medusa is our tank.
New
Oh
system
jeez.
contact.
Alright. Gonna vigilance him. And he has high spirited. He's the only one that has high spirited.
Confirm.
So he's in a 65 tonner. We want more assaults. But it's a trebuchet.
All weapons committed.
Nice. We got the leg.
Aye, aye.
Now that 80 tonner is most likely a double AC or triple PPC. And that's something I don't like at all. Alright, he blew his leg off.
That's okay.
One down.
Standing by. Lifting off.
Oh, whoa. We're gonna save the precision strike.
Firing.
We're trebuchet moving up.
Ready for orders. Waiting for orders.
Before I do that, we are gonna vigilance. He is in front. Gonna step on this guy.
Targeting for a physical attack.
Alright. So you can see a 4 skull mission on our periphery world is not, well, at least right now it doesn't look that hard. Oh, finally! This is the first catapult C1 we've encountered. I think this is a manufacturing world, even though it is periphery system. So it might have been like me, you know, I'm starting to think, I'm wondering if part of this, oh wow, there are two. Huh. Very interesting.
Here we go.
I'm starting to think part of this is also just difficulty in MRB rating, which is probably very likely. Now, we're gonna see. That's too much heat. That's too much heat. Just the AC's too much heat because we jumped. Oh, we're just overheating. Alright, so I'm just gonna. Is that 4 medium lasers?
Losing armor.
Oop, that's a misclick. I was trying to do this. That was 4 medium lasers. Alright, so this guy hasn't gone yet. We're gonna.
Engaging target.
Or has he gone? He might have gone.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Commander,
Now, we are
up high.
spreading damage. In retrospect, I should have just
Target locked.
focused the trebuchet. So here's the thing, guys. In watching this match, just because we like severely mobile units. Oh, uh-oh. No bueno. Ouch.
I'm showing minor damage. Yep. On my way.
We need to let him cool off. Alright, well. There we go, knock him down. We're gonna try to collect as much catapult equipment. We've been searching, we've been playing mission after mission, and then all of a sudden we finally get it. Now, one thing I'm actually gonna do here is this.
Jumping.
What we're doing here is Medusa's high spirited, extreme close range. We're just gonna take out the trebuchet. Now it's interesting, on this map they had great LRM advantage. I mean, I guess it was just that one guy until the reinforcements showed up. But if we were running through that valley and they were getting their LRMs off, we would have been in serious trouble. So, we got lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the stalker into a long-ranged mech. It's just so slow. I guess until we get other assaults, we can't really keep up.
Waiting for orders.
Like, she's fantastic, but I'm jumping and doing everything I can. Alright, so partially obstructed. Whoa. We can't even alpha.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean,
Reporting critical.
we have more weapons than we can even use in a single shot. Granted, I know I was jumping and using large lasers, but they're just not efficient. And other guys, like even Riptide here,
Location confirmed.
what we can do is we can still use that AC every turn, right? Even, you know,
Firing
that's
on
important because we're going to want to generate damage every turn.
Mission.
So great mission though. I have a guide going here talking about how to get certain mechs. And it looks like, I mean, there's no question. Everybody, no one disagrees that one of the biggest pieces is difficulty. Now the question is, how many catapults do I want? Right? I think the answer is, I don't even know if we're gonna use it. Being blatantly honest. We'll finish off one. We're gonna finish off the Trebuchet. It's high. Nope. We're finish off the Shadowhawk because we're gonna sell it. I'm gonna just random stuff we don't really care about. Alright, so we're gonna we are going to rethink, like the missile boat Stalker makes a lot of sense.
Is cleared for fighting. That mech you want
It's
is back online.
the catapult C1, just like its namesake, is good at lobbing large number of missiles over terrain without fear of return fire. Surprisingly, it's not too shabby at close range in a pinch, because it has that 4 medium lasers. So we're going to the mech bay. We didn't take any damage, I'm fairly positive. We're going to take a look at this. 2 LRM-15s. It only has 2 missile launchers. So we're going to actually send this to storage because we're not going to use it. I think we have a Shadowhawk here. We're going to sell this because we have, if we needed to, we could farm out a gazillion. And you, my friend, we are heavily refitting. It's painful. We can't even use all your awesome weapons. So what's the point of having them? Like seriously, we need that heat efficiency. Wow, even with like those 2 large lasers just kill it. And heat efficiency. So we're going back to this deal. And then we're gonna want some LRM ammo. And then yeah, it seems. trying to think, guys. I just. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 heat sinks. Don't need the cockpit mod. Pathfinder would be great. And I guess, just like as a backup, we put on 2 medium lasers. Heat efficiency still not that great. Alright, well, we are going for it. This is basically a long-range LRM boat. Might not be the best use of weaponry, but that's what we're doing.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Standing by.
Orders.
Alright, Riptide is killing it.
I'm here.
Mockingbird, we are leveling you up. You...
Training confirmed, Commander.
Once she gets that, we'll level up gunnery.
Aye, aye.
Ah, you're
Mech warrior
almost
training
caught up
complete.
to Behemoth. You're still behind a little bit.
Good to go.
Glitch. What are we gonna do with you?
Training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Commander.
Alright. We have to travel. So Weldry, hold on guys. We're gonna be smarting her. We have more than enough cash. Weldry is a manufacturing. But like, let's. So where can we go? Travel restricted. What is this? That's nothing. The Free Worlds League. Travel restricted, but we can go here. Brinton, 4 stars, rich. We're traveling back to Brinton. We're gonna see if we can, get lucky and get a few more.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Med Bay. Alright, so this is gonna be a huge hit, but it's the last upgrade, I believe. Second to last up. Oh. 2.7. So death. From incapacitated is 5% less. Ooh. I mean, we don't even use our second med bay, so just cut our savings in half. And also, I think we checked this. I'm looking for Ronins. I'm trying to collect Ronins as we go. We haven't acquired an antivirus. We're gonna give them some meds and get a +1 bonus. We're already allied with Arano, so we get better discounts in their worlds and stuff. We are going back to Brinton, where we got our K2 catapult and our stalker. The reason we're going back there, it's a Star League world, or I think it's a Star League world. We know it's a Comstar world. We know it has manufacturing. It is 4 skulls, so we know we're gonna get some of those heavier mechs. My hope is we encounter another stalker and or an Atlas. I basically am traveling there to attempt to get a few more assaults. I'm hoping they provide 2 or 3 missions. We can just quickly run through, get some good gear. Then later tonight, we will be continuing the main campaign. I'm really enjoying this game. I love these procedural missions. I'm just kind of collecting them all. I understand at some point I'm going to just have to play through and then unlock other planets and see what allied will get me and what kind of contracts we can take on. Because I think there is some more variability later on, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we will figure that all out. So we are upgrading to a hospital. Now, if you look at the Argo, guys, looks in so much better shape. Hab pods are repaired,
Looks like we've arrived.
enabled. Visit store. That's good. UC++. Ooh, yes. Alright, if we see triple pluses, we're definitely just buying them.
New weapon systems available.
Alright, let's see what we can sell here. Do we have any double mechs? I don't see any 2s. But sometimes instead of scrapping them, I just store them. Okay, good. Weapons. We have 1, 2, 3 AC-10s. Alright. We're just getting rid of some extra stock. Selling some ammo. We just got an LRM-15. We have a few LRM-5s. Way too many medium lasers. We'll keep that at 10 because we have all those plus variants. Fantastic. Alright, so now what we really care about. What is the dealio? Come on, Comstar, Mercnet. Yes! Ambush convoy. Destroy base. Let's do destroy base. 4 to 17. Generate some cash. I like this lineup. I think we're good. Good. Decker's getting a little jealous though. But we want that initiative. Can't wait until Mockingbird gets it too.
Command interface initiated.
in the mech. We're seeing fixed, so we're destroying the bases. Alright, they have...
Should have brought a coat.
They do have...
I'm there.
turrets. Davian, we're fighting Davian. Hey, we already just... No, this base is different. Alright, so one thing I didn't do, I need to do better, like, I think there's a way to see who you're fighting. I don't want to piss off House Davian. That doesn't seem constructive to me, but that is what our employers wanted. So that is what we are tentatively gonna do. Alright.
Lifting off.
We have like random turrets. Out of range.
Give them everything you've got.
I'm gonna just reserve. Alright, come on, give me an Atlas Jaeger mech. Alright, he kinda opened the board up. And I think
Armor low.
he's going to regret that.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected.
So we don't want to move up too quick, because 70 ton, come on, we want 80 ton. Alright. I think if everything hits, we're gonna one-shot this dude. Yep. Power medium lasers, guys. It is for the heat to damage efficient ratio. Medium lasers are the best. 60 ton. Disappointing, guys. Disappointing. How does he see me? Calling shenanigans.
Warning. Armor low.
Didn't sensor lock me.
Waiting for orders.
So if that's the case, got a grasshopper. So off the bat, this we want our grasshopper, our Medusa, who's our tank. Just hoping to get more leg damage.
Some heavy damage.
He's gonna take a lot of damage from the turrets. Quick draw, nothing to write home about.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Alright, so now that he sensor locked me, that like makes some logical sense.
Engaging jump jet.
We're going to try to take the grasshopper off the field.
Giving them everything I've got. Critical hit, Commander.
Let's see, we're building damage on him because... whoa! From a tank or a turret. Heavy shredder turret. Alright, we're just doing this to get you out of the way, get you comfortable. We have 480 missiles.
Acknowledge.
I'm gonna spend 50 of them on that's gotta knock him over.
Critical hit, Commander.
Hell yeah.
How is that knock him over? Not knock him over.
Standing by. What do you need?
I'll be honest with you guys. I think that is some shenanigans. And by some, I mean complete shenanigans.
Firing jump jet.
I'm putting Medusa out front. He's again our tank. He's high spirited, so we're gonna vigilance. And we're going to try to pop this guy. we're using our call shot. We're taking weapons off the board, and we're trying to get close enough. Boom.
One less target.
Alright,
Yes, Commander.
so we're feeling a little better. We're gonna move into cover and try to finish off the grasshopper. I think the grasshopper is the best. I think the Black Knight's the best heavy,
Scratch another target.
but I do think the grasshopper is the second best
Target neutralized.
heavy. Extremely mobile. Can put a lot of small, medium, like the light, medium lasers on it. It's fantastic. Black Knight is, I think, 75 tons. Let me see. Heavy mech. How do we see? Well, we can check later, but yeah, tonnage is good. So we're gonna give it everything we have because it's heavily armored, and we should have blown it. Nope.
Damage minimal.
Waiting for orders. Rolling.
I shouldn't have put her there. I didn't see that turn up there. Oh, we're not generating any heat.
Roger. Target confirmed.
When we start rolling with all assaults, we're going to swap out this combination and put more medium SRMs on the stalker.
On my way.
%, pretty good.
Receiving you. Roger. Affirmative. Target destroyed.
Alright, so
Engaging jump
my
jet.
hope here is the medium lasers can reach. And they can.
All weapons committed.
So, alright, that should do it. Again. Oh, it's because they have 225. There's another missile launcher up there.
Commander? Copy that, Commander.
Alright. saving ammo on that turn.
That's a kill.
On my way.
Alright, we're just moving to lead off some heat.
Gotcha.
Tanky building.
Commander. Coordinates received. Engaging target.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Man, these military buildings sure can take a beating.
Acknowledge.
Standing by. Coordinates received. Taking the shot.
Yep. Roger.
Ooh, 225. Okay.
This should be good. Turret destroyed. Orders. Roger that.
Engaging jump jets. Engaging multiple targets.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
Waiting for orders. Engaging target.
This one heal?
Ready for orders. Target confirmed.
Not a mission you can just kind of.
What's next?
Do you feel like you have to clear out all the mechs? Because Absolutely no way.
Copy that.
Engaging multiple targets.
What do you need? Moving out. Attacking from position.
Commander? Waiting for orders. 10-4.
Firing on target. Target destroyed. Waiting for orders.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Mission.
Alright. Just a few more procedural missions. We were hoping for heavier mechs to be deployed. Luckily we only picked a little salvage, not too much. Finish off another grasshopper. Alright, we'll continue later tonight the main campaign mission. Thanks for watching.